Come forth, minions! So I've got a fighting force of 111%. It's because of their equipment. That number rises up. That number often rises in accordance with the equipment your minions have. Which is why, as much as your minions are fairly sort of... Oh, never mind if they die, who cares? I can get some more with some life force. It's not quite that simple, no. For if you lose your minions, their armor and equipment is lost with them, which means having to start again with a lesser fighting force. Fight the sheep! Or ride the sheep, either one's fine by me, sir. Giblets, and grubby gubbings, and other such names of minions. Hey! Oh, woohoo! What did you pick up? Oh, one of them's got a spiky helmet. You ought to be careful what he does with his spiky helmet. Let us stroll over here. And you can kill those sheep. Bring me their life force, just in case I lose one of you. And there's nothing that exciting round here. You may think to yourself, kill the sheep. And you'd be more than welcome to think, kill the sheep, kill the sheep, kill the sheep. For you, for the master. Is there anything secret inside this den? No, merely sheep. You may think to yourself, 3 minions are required to carry that obstacle. Why not just whip out and get it then? I know something you don't know, doo-da, doo-da. And I ain't gonna tell you, oh-da-doo-da-day. Brown minions cannot go through the water. For if they touch water, they drown. I'm assuming the notion is they cannot swim, they're not wicked witches. The merest spittle of water does not cause them to combust in a unfortunate and nasty sort of way. Push! Push! Good man.
Halflings approaching, get ready!
Hang on, those ain't Halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be 2 halflings holding up some armour. Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's-names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't Halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the last line of defence.
We let 'em in and they'll have us in one of those work camps before you can say tea and cakes.
Go on, get out of here. Show you're not a coward like Lord Spree.
Yeah, and try not to die horribly like he did.
Yeah, we ain't letting you in unless you prove you're not one of them knee-nutters. Go on, get out of here. Show you're not a coward like Lord Spree.
Yeah, and try not to die horribly like he did.
Yeah, we ain't letting you in.
I think that's looping now, isn't it? So I was just immensely sucked in by the by the really awesome voice acting there. Oh, you think you're clever? I have a fireball! Burn, burn, burn! You will suffer. Burnination at the hands of the Overlord. Sweep in, my minions, and claim their life force and their weapons for me and for you. Oh, there you go. I've now risen up. Oh, and I've gotten cash. Money, money, money. So yes, you earn cash, and you can spend that cash, which is a general reason for possessing cash. Let's wander along here. Oh, more halflings. Scum. Do you reckon they took a little bit of inspiration from Lord of the Rings?
Stupid fat hobbit.
Halflings and hobbits come out in the midday sun for me to kill them. I suspect is that's the only reason these guys have come out. Let's chase them down. More halflings. I shall toast, toast, burning toast. Go, my minions, go. Kill the halflings, burn them down into the fields. Burn the halflings down, burn the halflings down. Kill them all, and burn the halflings down. How many halflings does it take to change a light bulb? Why did you start singing that?
Thing,
I ain't
sire.
got any
Killing
clue.
innocents, and I use the term loosely, increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
That suggests to me I have a decision to make. Do I become a I can't think immediately what benevolent means. It wouldn't go with benevolent evil, would it? I don't think. But nevertheless, do I choose the path of evil, or do I choose the path of good evil? I believe in the past I have been moderately good evil. I may have enslaved their camps. I may hold them to ransom and force them into labour upon my domain. But ultimately I have kept them alive. Today is the day that changes! Although, having said that, I'm not sure if I can kill him. Yes, no, I do seem to be able to smite him down. Kill him. I want him dead. Hey! An unfortunate accident. Or the start of an evil rampage. Obi thinks it's a rampage, motherfuckers! I'm gonna be the single most evil man in all of the world.
I'll just play this scale of evil for you. There we are. There's the scale of evil.
I reckon it'll be fun. Do you reckon it will be fun? Now, there is one, I remember. There is one way of replenishing your magic, which is to sacrifice a minion. Now, I realise I'm supposed to be the evil of the eviling evils. More evil than evil Evilton.
Work camp those peasants spoke of.
That's good.
Be careful, Lord.
Why should I be careful? I have my minions. But yes, unfortunately the magic... Oh, I suppose, I'll tell you what, we'll back up here. We'll have my minion army in the background there, just peering over my shoulders. And we'll have, I know, it's as is so often the tradition, it's a little bit late, but fuck it! Let's have the introduction of the heads-up display. So, in the centre bottom of the screen, you have the one, the only, the deliciously evil Overlord! Here's your main character, here's who you control, but you also have control over his minions! They shall sweep back and forth. They'll go over here and then I'll... and they'll be back and badder asser than ever. So that's the Overlord, he's our main character, and whom shall give the commands to the minions? Let's see what else we've got. Let's go for the top right hand corner, or at least it's right hand to me, which, yes, it would always be right hand because we'd both be looking at our screens. If I turned around I wouldn't be able to look at the screen, but it would be the left hand side on that occasion. But nevertheless, the top right hand corner is our minion counter. At the moment I have 10 out of 10 minions. Soon enough I will have more minions available, which will build my army. Build my army. That's all I've forgotten that one. I wanted an awesomely dramatic statement, but it didn't happen, did it? Top left corner now, the red bar. What does a red bar usually signify? Health. That is right, the red bar is my health. I've only got 3 dooberries of health. I get the impression somewhere along the line I am able to increase that, but I can't be certain of that. That may either be improving my armour, or it might be finding magical artefacts that improve my health bar in general. I'm unsure. We'll have to wait and see. The flame icon beside the health bar is my magic. I'm fairly confident there is more than just a fireball available, and soon enough I will have the option to switch the fireball to something else. And then, of course, the bar under the health bar, the empty bar as it is at the moment, is my magic bar. I don't know if it's referred to as a mana bar, as is so often the way in games, or whether it was just referred to as a magic bar. Either way, whatever it's called, it is in fact what dictates how much magic I can launch forth. And as was discussed before I started talking about the heads-up display, it's empty at the moment, and there are ways of filling said bar, but I think one of them...
This is an arcane blood pit, sire. You can sacrifice minions here to regain your own health. Have no fear. Your minions will gladly die for you. They're very loyal.
I think the quite good thing, and this is sort of referring to what I said earlier about if you lose a minion, their equipment dies. If you look, I think the guy at the front there, he's got a helmet, he's got armour. Ow, fuck, I'm losing... Note that sacrificing the minion there, it was the one with the least equipment, which is always quite a nice thing for them to do. They didn't have to, they could have just had first minion go in, first minion die, but fortunately for me at least, they did not choose that method. They choose the weakest minion heads out onto the sacrificial pit, allowing you to... mana pit!
I haven't seen one of these in years. They allow you to sacrifice your minions and replenish your mana.
So I have reduced my fighting force, but I have increased my mana supply. Which, yeah, it's difficult to say. If I'm being the evil Overlord, I really shouldn't care. But I have a soft spot for minions, and I don't like to see my minions die, even if they are sacrificing their lives in my glorious honour. As you can see, this is how you get access to that, but brown minions... Yeah, I'm not going to sweep them out just in case they die. I get the impression they are smart enough not to sweep out in there, but then again, I'm not testing that theory. Just in case the brown minions are stupid enough to go, "For the Overlord, I will go into the ocean!" And then they go, oh, plop, 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 they're all dead. As I have got a fairly decent fighting force, I do not wish that to happen. Now, where is this? Is this some kind of secret? No, not really. I might as well, as I'm here, I'll replenish my minions from that place. But see, oh, look at that. I'm down to 128%, whereas I was up to 130, 131. So sacrificing the minions for the sake of my own magical powers. Possibly not the world's best approach. But I wanted my magical powers. Sweeping up there. Smite them while I kill the little fellas here. Every now and again, I can't deny I have to get my own hands dirty. As much as I would prefer not to, it's an inevitability really that at some point I have to do something in terms of combat. But for the most part, it will solely and exclusively be me watching on as the minions... Oh no, no, no! I lost a minion!
Halflings might be short,
No!
but they're tough.
They are. Apparently I should have gotten involved myself. I shouldn't have left it all to the minions, or else I would not have lost one. Hey! I've just got a potion of some kind. Oh, that's the other... Ah, there we go. That's the other way of replenishing mana. in these treasure chests, there are gold. There's often equipment for the minions in treasure chests, but also in the treasure chests are potions, of course. What fantasy game doesn't have potions? I'm sure there's probably several, actually. I suppose it depends on your definition of fantasy, doesn't it? Because anything not real could be considered fantasy. Therefore, there's bound to be a not real game that's out there. Can I summon a minion from this distance? Yes, I can! Sweet as all. Do you know, the unfortunate thing is, I've literally zero clue. I know. I've already done it. No, you're 2 steps behind, son. You're 2 steps behind.
You know what might happen?
I had a fair idea. It allowed me to move on to the next area. No, you're proving yourself a little bit slow. No, in your evilly old age, you've grown a little slow. Ah, we're on to a new area. The only unfortunate thing is I have no idea when I started this. Therefore, I have no idea. No idea how long I've been doing it. And I can't remember how to save it, which is inconvenient. Oh dear. Sometimes you should try planning ahead indeed. I've got a feeling it's auto-save. And I will do that. And I can go to the slave camp. Yeah, go on. I think... Yeah, we just transition... Oh, for fuck's sake. You're so stupid! Oh my god! How stupid can you be? There you go. And another interesting thing about minions is you always get the best equipped minions out first. If you have to pull them out of the geyser of minion underworldage. I think. Sweep! Ooh, mushrooms. Kill the mushrooms. Kill the mushrooms. Eat them down. I don't think, interestingly enough, I don't think high, absolutely crazy, batshit high minions don't actually exist in this game. But there are some amusements later on for the minions. Alright, they're not gonna assemble behind me. Could you assemble... Any chance you could assemble in a row or something? No? No, just a lump. Oh, that's not too bad. You've got one just poking... That is so awesome. There's one just poking his head between my arm and my side. And oh, wow! I'm sorry, you've been a naughty boy. Naughty boy! He already dibsied the camera shot through my arm, and you're shoving him out of the way. I'm gonna have to dish out some severe punishment to you naughty little minions. Naughty little minions. Anyway, as I've no idea how long this episode's been, I think it seems reasonable to go ahead and say, for the first time of the Overlord LP, I've been JDragon56. This has been Overlord raising hell. Cheerio.